The man climbed the ladder with the chainsaw in his hands, but suddenly lost his balance. He thought of a solution. He hung the chainsaw around his waist. When he reached the roof, he almost sawed his companion in half. His companion snatched the chainsaw and placed it on the man's head. Unexpectedly, the chainsaw broke, and the companion became furious. He put down the chainsaw, picked up a hammer, and swung it at the man. However, the hammer head broke off and fell into a bucket. It nearly hit the nun below. The nun wanted to go up and scold them, but she found the ladder had cracked. At that moment, the clock on the roof fell and hit the nun. The two quickly looked down and saw the nun lying on the ground. They hurried downstairs to rescue her. However, they lost their balance and fell on top of the nun. The nun, who had just woken up, was knocked unconscious again. When the two turned to look behind them, they saw that the man was about to fall as well. They quickly dragged the nun away, but accidentally collided with a fire hydrant. The man behind them couldn't hold on any longer and fell directly onto the nun. The two quickly pulled their companion away, picked up the bucket to splash water on the nun to wake her up, and then hurriedly fled the scene. However, they accidentally knocked over a ladder nearby, and the man on the ladder fell down. They turned around and thought the man was bullying the nun, so they decided to teach him a lesson. They pulled out the man's armpit hair, and the nun quickly stopped them. It turned out that the man was a sponsor of the orphanage, and due to insufficient funds, the orphanage was about to be forcibly closed. If they could raise 1 million, it could be saved. So they decided to earn 1 million. They rode their bicycles, hooked onto a truck to hitchhike, but the rope got tied to the rear wheel, and the three went to the city to work. They then went to the streets, hanging a sign around their necks, offering themselves for $830,000. Soon a couple found them. The man claimed he had a terminal illness and wanted them to help him end his life. It turned out the woman wanted to get rid of her husband, so she colluded with the man to deceive the three. The next moment, the man was pushed into the middle of the road and hit by a car, flying to the opposite side of the street.